Hello and welcome to another match in the Finicky Village mix. This is my last match of the pools round, playing against JNails. I feel like I must have played JNails in some event at some point, but I don't really remember that happening. In any case, so we have, let's see, our Finicky villages are barracks, rush, and various ways of discarding trail. We've got Exorcist for trashing. We're probably going to want to pick that up. And the question is, what do we want to get with it? Do we want a silver or do we want a monkey? Monkey. Monkey doesn't seem great with an Exorcist opening. Like, we're not really going to be able to afford anything if we do that. Unless, like, we happen to play it into our opponent getting an Exorcist and buying a card or something. Then we'd have it'd be pretty good, but we could easily have 2 turns of basically nothing before that happens. So I think I will take a silver. Do I want to ultimately play with monkey? I'm not really sure. Wharf might just be better. I wonder if JNails is considering messengering Exorcist. I would be surprised if he isn't going to take an Exorcist, but that would be like the other option, is to messenger Exorcist. I say Rush is a Finicky Village, but it's not like, not really a whole lot you can do with it here that I can see. JNails does get the monkey. I think I'll just go ahead and take a wharf here. JNails plays the monkey. I will consider. Yeah, okay. Not taking anything with my wisp. Oh, I guess what you can do actually is I could rush the wisp into play so that I draw through these last 2 cards. That's actually kind of cool. Yeah, which was just what JNails just did. We are going to need some trails here, so I think probably makes sense to pick one up. If we do that, we can draw a card, and there's a 3/4 chance we draw neither Wharf nor Exorcist and we're happy. I mean, I guess we wouldn't particularly want to draw Wisp either. Actually, the fact that the Wisp is down there means that we should not draw a card. Because, yeah, okay. Well, I was not anticipating bottom decking both the Wisp and the Wharf. That sucks. And now rushing doesn't look very good either. Ugh. So we might draw the Wharf. Ugh. Oh yeah, Scepter's on this board too. Okay, so do we draw JNails an extra card? Do we take a monkey? We have the trail now. We don't have the enabler for the trail yet. But yeah, I think we go ahead and take the monkey. Unfortunately. I'm gonna buy barracks. Barracks would definitely be helpful. Even if you don't, like, strictly speaking, need it. Ah, great. Should have figured. Well, I'm gonna play the wharf. That just seems better. Alright, we've got 8. We could go, like, wheelwright or forum, and then pick up a second monkey and figure, like, whatever, we'll decollide them somehow. Maybe. Like, we really need... I mean, we got this trail in our deck. It would be good to pick something up. And wheelwright does admittedly get... Like, it gets us more trails, is the nice thing. Though, at a certain point... Yeah, maybe it's better to just take a forum... We could go ahead and take the second monkey because we'll have the discard and we'll also potentially have the ability to play them both. Yeah, I think... Also, this is the turn where I most want to buy cards. Since there's no opponent monkeys in play. Great. No, that's not right. Okay. So, what now? Got one of our monkeys in play. Like, we could honestly just use another trail. Although we could also pick up the wheelwright. Yeah. I'll do that. We're at some point going to need more money. It's going to be annoying. Especially now that we have no estates to trash, we're going to presumably start getting rid of some coppers. Nine coins in our deck right now. We can't gain any with any treasures with wheelwright either. Like, we can gain messenger, but messenger is not the greatest of ways to spend our terminal space. I think we're just going to have to buy silver and gold. I don't think there's much of a way around it. Like, there's plenty of draw, so... I mean, honestly, it's also possible that we shouldn't even trash the coppers because we have the wisps anyway. And unplayed trails can be turned into imps or more wisps for what that's worth. I mean, generally we're going to want to play our trails because that's how we get plus actions, but... Getting at least one imp could, in theory, help with Fairgrounds as well. Should probably count that out. Like right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 uniques. Picking up a scepter and a gold would get us to 10. Oh, no, wait. No, so we have 9 uniques with the wisp. Scepter gold would get us to 11. If we get us to 12, duchy to 13, province to 14, estate to 15. So getting a 6-point Fairgrounds is definitely within the realm of possibility. Yeah, I guess Rush Messenger isn't too bad. It's not amazing. That's... You get a messenger something, though. What will you messenger? Like, that part seems just like value for me. And draw me an extra card off the monkey and... Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Do we... I think we just wheelwright the trail into another trail, right? Oh, we can even play it immediately. That's nice. Okay. Well, I guess we just play these. And... $10 coins. We could exercise the forum if we want to. Wouldn't mind picking up another wharf, wouldn't mind picking up another wheelwright. We did get some money into our deck, so it doesn't feel as bad to not add any this turn. Forum into imp at this point. I don't know, it does seem pretty reasonable. Then again, we do need to make sure that we can... Like, we're not always going to collide wheelwright and trail. Or maybe we are with monkey draw. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We could... Like, maybe what we're supposed to do is wheelwright forum for wheelwright, and then wheelwright the trail after that. But, like, we could also consider, like, gold. A 5. Yeah, I actually think, like, we're gonna want the money. Let's take another wheelwright, though. We can pick up a wharf mid-turn if we think we need it. And then, do we want to turn this forum into an imp? I think not right now. Huh. This feels to me like the kind of board where if JNails refuses to buy gold, it'll hurt him. I guess we'll see. I mean, JNails is definitely the better player, so I wouldn't be surprised if he could win the game despite that kind of a handicap, but I do think that, I mean, at the very least for Fairgrounds, you're going to want 1 gold in your deck. And there's no other way to get it but to buy it. I guess I could even see picking up a Prince at some point. Oh, we did buy gold. Okay. Because wheelwright. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and play the forum. Okay. We could wheelwright the wheelwright, or do we want to just play the wisps first? Like, we have, that's 5 of our coppers. We have another wisp down here. We have another 2 coppers. That's 3 out of 6 cards. I mean, that's a pretty good hit rate. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and, well, yeah, no, we got to do this. The only problem is now, like, we don't have the ability to gain another 5, but I guess that's probably fine. We want to just take all the trails. We might want to just take all the trails that we can. We don't actually need to play that trail. We could exercise it. I think that's what I will do. Okay, so we didn't get that other wharf, but it's probably fine. Do we want... What do we want? Picking up a scepter also plays in a fairground, so maybe this would be a good time to do that. It would give us 9 coins. I mean, honestly, Scepter Gold Silver is not necessarily ridiculous just because, like, we can gain actions in the action phase, but we can't gain treasures. And then maybe we... well, I don't know. Being able to threaten double province at the very least also seems like a relevant thing. Which we technically can do with the Scepter alone. But I think I like... I think I'm just going to do this. I don't know. Maybe that's bad. Do not want to trigger Shuffle, but I do want to take an imp. JNails draws deck. That's fine. It's definitely possible for me to dud here, I should note. I only have the 1 forum, 2 wheelwrights. I'm definitely possibly being too greedy, but I am expecting JNails to gain a bunch of cards and draw me a bunch of cards with the monkey. And I also just feel like this is kind of how I need to build. If I play it more conservatively, I'll probably just lose by not having enough payload. Rush can kind of bail us out too. Like if we do have a dud and we have excess payload in our hand and not much in the way of like deck control, we can rush some deck control into play. So it's not... the situation is not too bad, potentially, even if that does happen. I am honestly glad that JNails is taking Messenger over Trail. I want more trails left when I take my turn. I want as many trails as possible. Meow. Double gold. Wow. Wait, did I lose my trail? I didn't... I did not realize that it worked that way. Oh, because I didn't play it. Oh, I'm an idiot. Wow, okay. Well... alrighty then. Oops. Should I play Wisp first? I should probably play Wisp first. Okay. Let's... wheelwright a trail. Okay, let me just play this wharf. Play imp to play forum. Don't have another 5. Oh, we have the scepter, right? Okay. Okay, what are we gaining with this? We have a copper in the discard. So 50-50 chance that we draw the copper with the wisp. No, it's gonna be 1/3 because we have 2 5 costs in the discard. Okay. I mean, we could just take another scepter. No, we can't do that. What am I talking about? Which means we could take another wheelwright. Honestly, we could also just take a trail and then messenger trail. That's kind of appealing. We don't need the actions, admittedly. But denying the trails has some appeal. Alright, I don't want to play that. Because I want to play messenger actions. This time we will like exercise the trail, I guess. Actually, the other thing we could do is rush Prince, but I don't know about that. It seems expensive. We should probably take some provinces, or at least one. Also look at my unique situation again. Monkey, Wisp, Wheelwright, Trail, Wharf, Imp, Forum, Messenger, Exorcist, Copper, Silver, Gold, Scepter. So Province would get us to 14, Fairgrounds would get us to 15. So 6-point Fairgrounds is trivial. We could do the Rush Messenger thing, and then we get to play the Trail. Or we have to do the Messenger first if we want it. Yeah, okay. Let's just do that then. We rush that. Let me gain a trail. And we do not react to that. So now if we take a province, that leaves us with 7. We could rush, like, we could just go province Fairgrounds, honestly. I guess the question is, do we think we have enough payload? We had 19, now we have 21 coins. That's not enough for double province Fairgrounds. It's enough for a little bit more than double Fairgrounds province. The Fairgrounds are worth just as much. Or will be, once we have the province. I mean, I guess gaining and playing messengers is also, of course, an option, so... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna maximally defend on points. This time we are gonna play this, and then take another imp. Or Wharf and 2 monkeys in play, so we're gonna have a lot of draw this turn. The question is gonna be, I guess, does JNails have enough draw to like empty on wheelwrights and messengers or something like that? If he doesn't, I feel like I might, because I have well, I guess with the Wharf already in play, that's... Yeah. I mean, oh, I have the imps. He has the wisps. I have... and I have the wisps, but I do have the 2 imps. So, like, in terms of being able to draw stuff back up, as well as the forum. And the forum is draw positive if I'm discarding trails. Or at least 1 trail. I mean, I guess wheelwright, the same thing... Well, it's not draw positive, but it's draw neutral. I mean, you still potentially, if you're like, well, if you're doing wheelwright for wheelwright, then you can't discard trail anyway, but there's also like taking the messengers, playing them, and then buying the wheelwrights or something. JNails is also farther away, I think, from the 6-point fairgrounds. Doesn't have the forum, doesn't have the wharf, doesn't have the imp. So I guess he's going for it. He might have it. Especially because you can messenger for messengers. Yeah, I might have lowered too much. Might have lowered too much. You'll need to buy 1 messenger. Yeah, I definitely lowered too much. I didn't think about the messenger for messengers part. Maybe he would have it anyway. I guess I'm a little surprised that he's able to cycle this much with only the 3 trails. Is he going to be able to get enough points? How many buys is he, like, how many messengers is he going to be able to play, and how many buys is he going to have? 5, 6, 7. That's 7 out of 8. Well, no, the 8th wheelwright is in the pile. So that's the last wheelwright. You can gain a messenger from that, but if he's going to have to buy messenger anyway, it's actually not helpful. Maybe he just wanted the action. So if he has to buy messenger wheelwright for 9 coins, and he does because he doesn't have any more wheelwrights, and if fairgrounds aren't worth 6 points to him, which they're not, then he has to go double province estate. That's 5 buys, and he's got 5 buys if all he plays now is messengers. But I don't know if he has the money. 16, 17, 18, and 9. No, he does not. Okay. Well, unless I'm missing something here. Oh, the scepter. Okay. Wait, Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, okay, he's got multiple scepters. Yeah, okay, so he has this. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely lowered too much. I'm not sure what I should have done instead. Just not take the trails, I guess, but I feel like anything that I did take would have been potentially problematic. Yeah, mostly I just remain surprised that he was able to cycle that much with no like real draw on his deck after the monkey, but maybe he didn't need to. Other than the wisps, I guess. But he drew he drew deck, or had played all of his wisps and had still had 2 cards left in his deck when he started doing that. So, trigger a shuffle with the 3rd wheel, right? But you would think that then you would like run out of steam. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at that, I guess. All right, so Scepter and Piazza are the finicky villages. It's actually kind of remarkable to me how consistently there has been a finicky village, at least, on these boards. Like, I was kind of expecting to run into some kingdoms where it's just like, oh, none of them are present. But no, that hasn't happened yet. That being said, I mean, it's very finicky here, right? Because you can't play, like, Old Witch and Haggler, or whatever. Old Witch and Butcher, I don't know. Like, there's no... With Scepter. Piazza, I mean, it can happen, but it's not very likely. So I actually think... I mean, we probably do need to play with Old Witch, but I think this is mostly just Butcher stuff. Probably. We'll play with Grotto for sure as well. I mean, I guess Carpenter to pick up Wishing Wells, there's some argument for that. It is draw. I don't think we want to open that way because we want to hit 5, but like Grotto Silver versus double Grotto, I don't actually know. I think it's Grotto Silver, but I don't actually know what's better. Okay. Let's go ahead and get that Old Witch. And we'll just play that out and then pick up a Butcher. Or maybe we'll even pick up the Butcher before it gets played out. But second Grotto here. Okay, you're going straight for the Butcher, which I can definitely see the argument for. Sadly, we did not see our Grotto before the Old Witch. We could go for a Scepter here. I do think I like that. I guess this is just Wishing Well. We have both our Grotto and our Old Witch down there. Wondering if we just Grotto 4 cards here. Like, just picking up like a Wishing Well or something doesn't seem that important to me. Compared to setting ourselves up to like consistently grotto. Or grotto a lot, that is. I mean, I guess we could have grottoed like nothing and bought a butcher, but yeah, this game might well turn on me drawing the old witch without drawing the grotto. I mean, that's of course the risky run, but it's this shuffle would have been a lot stronger if I had seen the grotto first. Wow. Good news about horribly losing the Wishing Well split is I don't think it's that important. We didn't draw the scepter? Come on. Eh. JNails basically drew deck. That's okay. I mean, he's gonna get more curses. And that is gonna make it harder to wish. But man. I could have pretty easily given out 4 curses by this point in the game instead of 2. Things falling a little bit differently. Piazza, huh? Okay, it's 2 coppers, 2 estates. So all we have down here is an estate, a wishing well, and a grotto. Great. This is like just... Oh, we bottom decked both the Wishing Well and the Grotto, so now I have to guess this right in order to get to play my Grotto this turn. Unreal. Unreal. I mean... For fuck's sake! God. Maybe I should buy Piazza. I mean, it's not very likely to go off, but... Oh, man. if I've gotten like the worst possible shuffles. I probably haven't. I mean, certainly hitting 5 on turn 3 wasn't bad. But it definitely feels like I've gotten really rough draw post picking up the Old Witch, at least. I guess I did see the Old Witch turn 5. Like, that was fine. It was the drawing the grotto and then not seeing the scepter and then bottom decking grotto and wishing well so that I couldn't get to my grotto this turn or last turn. Oh my gosh. Ridiculous. Honestly, I could probably just resign at this point. I've given out 4 curses. JNails has gained 8 wishing wells. Like, Carpenter's supposed to be activated by curse here, damn it. Buy gold? No. Yeah. Yeah, what do I even name here? Does it even matter? This is... I don't know. The Butcher line could certainly have been better, but that is just super frustrating. And like he had no trouble along those lines. Like, I don't know. I wasn't paying that close attention, but I don't think he had any point where he like missed the grotto or whatever. It was just off and running. All right, so Taskmaster with bridge, that's pretty awkward, all right. Finicky, if you prefer. Sacrifice and Crystal Ball of the trashing, that's also pretty finicky. I mean, it's got to be silver over like Farmer's Market Guide and Taskmaster. I guess the question is, do we want Sacrifice? Do we want Clerk? What kind of trashing are we going for here? Like, are we going to pick up a Crystal Ball? There is Guide, so like Torturer doesn't look that strong. So Crystal Ball's first 5 is not ridiculous. Then again, that's also a reason to devalue Clerk. So maybe we should go Sacrifice. I mean, I guess we could also go Bridge. Bridge Taskmaster thing is going to be... Oh, man. Like, is the goal to play 3 bridges and buy a province? I don't know. I mean, Bridge also gives you access to delay, which is also a village, so there is that option. But what are you delaying? Forum? Guide? Like, I don't know. Other bridges, I guess. Yeah, this is very tricky. Crystal Ball is such a frustrating trasher. I think I am going to go with Sacrifice. It's not very good at hitting 5, but don't necessarily need to hit 5, so yeah. Clerk can also just be draw, I suppose. You can just squirrel it. Although, that does get countered by Torture and other clerks, so... I think I'm just going to go ahead and pick up a guide here. It's so... It's so relevant. Like, I don't think we need to mess around. Well, that's not ideal. That is not ideal. It's kind of tempting to play the Sacrifice as a squirrel here because we get no value out of the trash, but I guess we should just then... Do we take a Crystal Ball? Crystal Ball is also technically a village, right? I mean, there's a way to like play a bunch of forums, discard your action cards, and then Crystal Ball them into play. Or something. I don't know. I think I will take one. I don't know, and then I'll regret it. I think that'll be the strategy. Another 5, huh? Maybe we do go ahead and take a forum. I don't know. I would really like to flip my Sacrifice here. That would be very, very nice. If I flip Guide and then... Okay, I don't know, maybe I would just squirrel that because I do not want to draw my Sacrifice. Right. Of course. Of course. Jeez. 2 actions in my deck. So of course Crystal Ball finds one of them and finds the one that I don't want to find. Thanks. Okay, I mean I do want to sacrifice this estate. I guess we're top decking copper. And I guess I will take a clerk. Because yeah, you can do some cool tricks with it. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. We gotta play this guide. If we get hit with torture, though, I swear. Okay. I think we put... Oh, that's the crystal ball down there, isn't it? I guess that's fine. Do we believe in actually incorporating torture into our deck? Kind of don't. I mean, forcing our opponent to use guide has like some value. And it is anti-squirrel tech. I guess we should probably take at least one. I guess we're just going to play the clerk and then all the guide anyway. Maybe JNails is just planning to play without bridge. I could see that. Might be correct. I think we want to play this normally because we're expecting to get tortured anyway. You have two guides on the mat, so making you discard is not actually doing much. I think I'm just going to play the sacrifice, actually. And... oh, wait. I could buy delay. That's what I should do. I mean, it's too bad I can't buy foreign delay, but... oh well. Whereas Jenny has played Clerk as Squirrel, given that I have a Torturer coming up anyway. I mean, I guess, you know, you go up to 7 and you go back down to 5 and you're not necessarily having to call the guide, but... do we think... I mean, the thing about getting the money right now is that we might be able to buy, like, Form and something else, so I think I am going to play it normally. We have 8? No, we have 10. I can math. Okay. We do need a Taskmaster now. Probably do. This is a pretty unfortunate starting hand if we're getting hit with Torture. Like, top decking that copper is like, oh, okay, that'll help me, have bad cards to discard. Whoops. Guess not. When did you get a farmer's market? That time I was, for some reason, thinking I was going to get to choose after I click the button. It's fine, but... Okay, so... Crystal Ball Forum Torturer. It's probably Crystal Ball? Would think Clerk here if you're not going for Bridge Skulk, huh? Yeah, I could see that as well. Just play the Torturer, right? I think we do this as Sacrifice Forum in the discard, and then play both of them, potentially both as squirrels. Maybe just... the Forum, because maybe we want the money. 10 versus 11. We could get another Taskmaster. We could get another Guide. We could get... yeah, I think... oh. I don't have any plus buy. Yeah, I probably need that. Either Skulk or Farmer's Market. Skulk is a form... they're both pretty bad as ways to get plus buy. The Farmer's Market, right now, it lines up such that I would not end up trashing. That has some value. I guess it's the Guide. We call, like, we want to make sure we get a Guide down every turn, so if we call Guide, then we want... Yeah, okay. We are gonna call guide. Hey, what? No! What? No! Whoa! What? My guide! I need that! Oh my god. Oh, that's so... Oh my god, that's so bad. Holy crap. You... Oh my god. That's awful. I don't want to have to buy another guide. Oh, now of course he gets another torture and another clerk. Oh my god. I mean, the clerk isn't... Ugh. That's... that's freaking atrocious. And I discarded my action cards. I did, like... I shouldn't have done that, obviously. I think I have to play this as Squirrel. Because if I don't, I won't be able to deal with the torture. Oh my god, that's so messed up. That is so, so messed up. Okay, I guess we do this. Not believe it. I guess I don't have to buy a guide this turn. To buy one next turn. Yeah, Forum Skulk does look pretty reasonable now. It doesn't have to be Forum. Maybe it shouldn't be. Maybe it should be Crystal Ball. Right. Well, we know now that we're not going to have to worry about stupid nonsense, but war, I mean, although I guess there's still locusts. And it's not like we're calling guide anyway, so I guess let's top deck a copper. Okay, right, I kind of forgot about that. Two torturers, I discard 4 cards, I'm down to 3 cards. I should have done this top decking differently. Either that or I do take the curse. I think I take the curse. Okay, sure. I think we discard the farmer's market and a crystal ball, I think. Oh man, he still has another clerk too. Ugh. It's ridiculous. Right. I think we just discard the bad. Well, I mean, we can't. Did discard the farmer's market. Discard the sacrifice though. Ugh. We have more forums down there that we're likely to hit. Although we could just squirrel with them. Yeah. I don't know. Diluted. Okay. Now you have to buy a duchy. That's nice. Right. So do we squirrel this? I think we squirrel it. Like triggering the shuffle here. It's fine. But all right, we need another guide. Do we take another crystal ball? I think so. Oh wait, they can buy crystal ball. They don't have to buy duchy. What am I talking about? Wait, are we calling guide this turn? 3, 4, 5, 9, but we can, yeah. We're probably calling it. Please clerk me before continuing to torture me. Okay, thanks. And top deck my torturer. Probably should have done that first. And now I can't. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Unfortunately, we do have another forum down there, but I guess that's not really necessarily enough. Oh. Okay, well. Never mind. I was kind of overlooking locusts, too. Okay. Oh, dear. We have to keep the guide. I mean, we're going to discard the copper. Question is, do we need to keep the farmer's market? I'm going to say no. Right. Yeah, let's go ahead and play that. Envious. I hurts them a little bit. Oh, hey, I can play these other treasures. Amazing. I could get the farmer's market into play. I'm not sure if that's worth doing. Might be. Oh, never mind. I thought... Oh, one of these crystal balls was covered up. Okay, I thought I saw 3, where in fact it was 4, or the 4th one being played. Whoops. Okay, so... What now? We're just all in crystal balls, maybe. Seems to be working out okay. Provinces will definitely hurt, but I mean, JNails does have a hand, like a larger hand size. Like I do wonder about taking other torture as well. It's just we only have the one taskmaster, so it's like, but I don't know. I guess we got to try to make do here. Okay, so now Locust is still there. So in terms of top decking with Clerk, oh well, never mind. That's a lot of scrolling. Glad I picked up the second torture. Not quite sure I understand the thought process, but man, I guess I'm gonna call regardless at this point. I mean, having all those extra taskmasters is definitely coming in clutch for him. I didn't get the plus buy quickly enough, but not quite sure when I was supposed to be honest. Like, in terms of getting it earlier. don't want to trash your duchy? Come now. I mean, I actually think it's a pretty solid move. I don't know what else what other options he has. If he has any copper left, doesn't look like it. Trash the crystal ball. Huh. That's surprising. Forum, crystal ball, torture. Okay. Kind of sucks to put the province in the shuffle that we're going to trigger, but I see nothing for it. Okay. Continues to seem like we don't really have the... We're not really going to have the opportunity to trash this curse. Well, I say that, but... That is all of our forums, I think. So, in terms of... Yeah, I think this is the discard, and then we play the Torturer. You have... Okay. I cannot get my third buy into play here, which is... I mean, I don't know, maybe I should have discarded Farmer's Market over Clerk, but JNails has so many cards in hand, it's like, you gotta do a little bit about that, don't I? Just go Crystal Ball Province again. I guess so. Didn't play any squirrels, so if I get, yeah, clerked before getting tortured. I mean, I guess I just top deck the clerk. I won't be able to keep it in hand. Presumably. Definitely do not see myself winning this game. So maybe I should have resigned, but it doesn't seem like it'll be easy for anyone else to finish it out necessarily, just because the deck is so awkward to pilot. Great. I sacrifice the duchy. I mean, honestly, I think that is the play. Oh, there's a bridge in your deck. Whoa. When did that happen? Did that happen? What? When did that happen? What? I'm so confused. Oh, the locusts. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, that does help. Although I could still probably resign here, but... yeah, I think I actually do play this normally. Dang. Enter the Torturer. That's unfortunate. And now I don't have any plus buy, right? Because I have all that in my hand as well. Blech. Yeah, alright. I'm just gonna resign. I'm really not sure. Something went wrong for me in the early game there, and I don't really know what it was, and I just got too far behind to catch up. Like, I didn't have the Taskmasters, I couldn't get consistent plus buy. I don't know what it was. Alrighty, so we got Broker and Snowy Village. A bridge again. Remake. Peaceful Cult. So, Broker is actually faster trashing than Remake here. But the question is, does that matter? I mean, we might want Broker for actions. In fact, we very probably do, especially with Bridge, because we can buy like a gold or whatever really cheap, trash it, and then play Bridges, you know, for full value, and then play Bridges after that, you know, or whatever. So, that's got to be a... There's also Nomads where you actually gain money. Enough Bridges in play is a little terrifying. And Cavalry, oh my god. Although granted, you know, getting the actions for that is going to be tough. JNails goes for the remake. Yeah, I mean, turning the estates into Wishing Wells has some value. For sure. I mean, I also wonder, like, is it possible that what we should use for our trashing is, like, Forager, and we're just planning to buy a bunch of cavalry and go fast that way? The problem is that, like, we do run into action issues. So maybe we should just take Broker. We could go Broker, Forager. Or Broker, Snowy Village. Having the early Snowy Village could be very helpful. I think I am going to go for Broker. And we should probably go ahead and trash an estate. And the question is, yeah, Forager, Snowy. Not Wishing Well, it's not what I don't think I want. I mean, it is draw, but... I mean, Broker will get... If we take favors with Broker, it will give us the ability to trash with Peaceful Cult, so we don't necessarily need the Forager. Maybe that is an argument for Wishing Well. On the other hand, we might like want to go for coins and buy cavalry. In which case, we either want Snowy or Forager. Man, I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm going to go Forager. I am not confident. I'm not confident. Okay, so we have one estate down there. So even if we have Forager, estate, 3 copper, we can still buy cavalry if we want to. So I'm thinking this is a turn where we just turbo trash. And now we take a bridge. I don't know why I said cavalry in particular. I mean, we need to be able to buy something. I think that something is bridge because the discounting is going to be valuable. Maybe the Wishing Well spam will once again destroy me. Guess we will find out. Okay. So we can go actions on the estate. And then that and that. And now 3 coppers down there. So we kind of need a Snowy Village. Could use silver. Like we need to get another bridge before we can like really take off in terms of buying stuff. Just being able to buy nomads would be very nice. I think it's the Snowy Village. Okay. So this is just take another bridge, I think. We'll be down to Snowy, Broker, Forager, Copper, Copper, Bridge, Bridge. Snowy will draw one of those cards. So there will be one card that we don't see. It won't be Broker. Oh, but we can pig the Broker. Yeah, okay. Okay. Actually makes me wonder whether we're supposed to pick the Forager this turn, but I don't think so. Or wait, hold on. Maybe we're supposed to take a Nomads. I think we're supposed to take a Nomads. So if we can line that up with the Broker. I guess the question is, do we pick the Forager? We do want to trash those coppers, but ooh, remaking coppers into discounted stuff, that is pretty good. I had not really considered that. The awkward thing about the Snowy Village is that it shuts down the cavalry gain and play stuff pretty handily. And we didn't find the the Nomads. I think that means we just pigged the Broker to play the Nomads. So we can buy a bunch of Nomads. Thinking we want a second Broker, a bridge, and then some Nomads. It's too bad that we still have these Compers in our deck, but and I guess we could also take a couple Wishing Wells. I do wonder about like, because the Nomads are so easy to pile, about like a pile out threat, but we go double Nomads or double Wishing Well. I think double Wishing Well. The reason to take the Nomads is because, like, oh, wow, that's a bad starting hand. Yeesh. I mean, I guess we just need to buy cavalry. But how? Yeah. We can do that with, we broker the Nomads for actions, then we have 4 coins in our hand. Okay, that works. Yeah, this is why I would really like to get rid of these coppers, though. I guess JNails has more coppers than I do. By 1. But also has more draw, obviously. I have 3 bridges down there, 2 nomads, 2 wishing wells, 3 bridges, 2 nomads, 2 wishing wells, Snowy Village Forager. That is 9 cards. I'm wrong about something. No, I only got 1 nomads, so last turn. So I have, right? Yeah. So it's bridge, 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 forager, snowy, nomads, wishing well, wishing well. Okay. Hmm. That looks a little scary. JNails take 2 brokers? Okay. I didn't see that, I just saw the 1 somehow. I definitely would not rule out that JNails can just end the game here. Still got the snowy. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. End it on nomads. I did not think he would have the actions to do this, but I didn't realize he'd taken a second broker. Although he still only got 2 actions out of the second broker, but yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. Right. Well, that was absurd. I'm not sure if that was the remake or the wishing wells or both, or like the one into the other. Huh. Yeah, I do think that I underestimated the remake. I mean, like the stuff you can do with like remaking cavalry isn't very useful in general here, but the remaking copper into 3s, I did not think about that, and that's definitely a powerful thing to be able to do. Well, not a great result from this match. I still did finish positive overall in the group phase because I won all my other matches. So I may be advancing to the bracket stage. I mean, I think there's consolation brackets, but anyway. In any case, thanks for watching, and I will be back with either more of this or League soon enough. Until then.